Hi, Judy from Witchpeace Craft. Welcome. Today's video I'm pre-recording before I go on my little mystery holiday. I don't know when it'll go live. I may even forget to put it live, but eventually it will because it's important. Today I have finished, or well, a few days ago, I finished a sleeping WIP that I've had for a while, and I persevered and frogged and persevered till I got it the way I wanted to. So what is my sleeping WIP? Well, I'll tell you now. In July 2023, this pattern was gifted to me from Ravelry by the lovely Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. And I did want to really make it, except when I read the pattern, I realized it was a fitted wearable. And I don't really wear fitted type tops, so I adapted it. The pattern itself is, I don't think there's anything on the front, the cafe beverage cardigan. I should have seen from the picture it's quite fitted, but the sleeves are quite fitted too. And it's made in a DK 3-weight yarn or 8-ply. And I decided I really wanted to make this but adapt it to me. So my cardigan will look nothing like this pattern. I started it on March 1st, 2023. And it kept getting put in the sleepy time corner because I'd make a mistake and have to frog, and I'd want to go back and fix it. But I have persevered, and I finished it on June the 7th, 2025. I did say when I started it, it could take me longer than a year, but we will see how I go. So it did. I used a 4mm crochet hook, and I made it in a Cairns skinny cake. I have 3 of them, cookies and strawberries. They're 250 gram cakes, and I think this color was discontinued. At the end of my project, I had roughly 75 grams left. I don't know what I've done with the ball band. I don't know what I've put the scraps. I just know I was really happy to frog it and finish it and finally say, I have made another wearable. And I actually quite like it, the way it turned out. So here is my cafe beverage cardigan, which you won't see very well in these shots. I kept making mistakes in the pattern repeat. I don't know why. Crocheted. So what I did was to change it. I made the very largest size, thinking that'll do. That'll be nice and loose on me. It's just a little loose on me. I have some photos that Thing has taken. They're not great, but I'll put them at the end so you can see it. When I started the sleeves, I realized even in the larger size, they were going to be really fitted around my arm. And I can't do that because I will, even in the coolest weather, get prickly heat. So here we go. I made quite a bell type sleeve and then brought it in at the end. And it comes in nicely. I'm really happy with it. I don't know what I did that was different up here because mine sort of folds back like that. But as you can see, it was quite the work, and no wonder it was a sleeping WIP. I think I finally got it to here where I took a few months off because I was like, that's it. I am ready to do the sleeves, but I'm not in a hurry. So it's lovely and soft. I think it fits me reasonably well. You can tell from the photos. And I'm happy with it, considering the pattern itself is for a fitted cardigan. So it's a paid-for pattern on Ravelry. It is by Victoria Erickson, Crochet Foundry, Fall 2020 edition. I'll put a link to the pattern in the description below. Look. There's lots of sizing and measurements and the way you can do it on the inside. There's a lot of information with this pattern. And it's more or less says because it's a cafe beverage cardigan. Espresso yourself. And then there's a recipe for Emily's favorite coffee. Hot espresso, half and half. I don't know what that is because I just drink normal coffee. But yes, a lot of rounds, a lot of work, but I'm quite happy with it for my second wearable. Definitely fits me better than my first wearable where I made a granny hexie cardigan that's absolutely huge, but I do break it out when it gets cooler, and it is starting to get cooler here at night. So it's always nice to have a cardigan I can slip on. I won't be taking it on my mystery holiday, even though it will be really cold where I'm going, because the airlines I'm traveling with have a restriction to 20 kilos in weight. For someone who's used to traveling with 30 to 40 kilos, that's a real restriction. So I have to be really careful about what I pack and the weight of what I pack. But I really appreciate the gift of kindness. Would I make it again? I would make it with my adaptations, but I would make it in a solid color because the sleeves are a little different. And you get, in cakes, you get these, like all of a sudden, like this one, I think you can really tell in the pink, you'll get these flecks from other colors, and it just really annoys me. I'd rather just have it solid. But I did pick up the yarn in a sale really cheaply because it was being discontinued or inexpensively, and I'm happy with it. But as I said, don't think it looks like the pattern when you see the photos, because it certainly doesn't. So this is just a little video to show you that, yes, I really appreciate the gifts of kindness, whether it be yarn, patterns, notions, whatever. And I always try and use them in some way and show them in videos, especially when I've made something like this. Can you see like the flecks? There's just little flecks in it. So, but it will be a great little house cardigan for those colder nights. And if I go to the UK where I can have 30 to 40 kilos, I will be packing it. So guys, that's my little video for today, just to keep you going while I'm away at my mystery location. We're constantly having internet problems, so uploading it may not happen. Who knows? It might not happen till I get back. I can schedule it, but then if there's no internet, I can't get it to go. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you like the cardigan. If you're into a fitted cardigan and a much better crocheter than me, I highly recommend it. It's definitely worth it if you live in a cooler climate where you will get the wear out of it. But I definitely would make it again in a solid color because I think it would look a lot nicer. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, take care of yourself, and have some fun crocheting or knitting, whatever floats your boat. Bye for now.